I love the ocean. We didn't get a lot of it when I was growing up in Manitoba, which is why when I'm coming into the office and I drive over Mount Seymour Parkway and I see the cove, I'm just so grateful that God has brought me here. I love the water. And I know God does, I mean, He created it, but He gave it to us as one of the central signs of who we are as humans, as Christians, the waters of baptism. Here at the Bridge, as at most churches, we believe in baptism. We believe in it because Jesus did it, because He commanded it, and because when we do it, we identify with Him. I mean, when we go under the waters of baptism, we are saying in public that we identify with Him in His death. We're dying to ourselves, to our sin, to the world. When we come up out of the waters, we're saying in public that we identify with Jesus in His life, that we're living in Him and for Him. That's why baptism isn't a rite of passage or a hoop to jump through or even a cool way to wash your hair. It's this critical and central part of the most important decision that someone makes with their life, the decision to follow Jesus as one of His disciples. So in Matthew 28, Jesus tells us to baptize, to teach people what He's commanded, and He asks us to make disciples, not converts, but disciples. So what if we could do all three of those things, at least to some extent, at one time? That's why at the Bridge we're starting a new class. We're going to call it Your Next Chapter. It's going to cover 2 weeks. It's going to be a place for you to kind of learn about God's big story, about how your little story fits into that. It's going to be a place for you to be able to ask questions, to learn from people who have been following Jesus for a long time. It's going to be a place, I'm confident, where you'll encounter Jesus, where you'll meet Him in a new way. We'd love to see you there, even if you're just a little bit interested in baptism. See you then.